Well, hi y'all, it's Regina. It's been a hot minute. I've been dealing with some sickness and some personal stuff, so it has been a minute. But we are back at Dollar Tree today, and I'm excited to see what's going on. Let's see. Hope y'all been doing well, and yeah, let's go have some fun. Get that all squared away. I'm sure they got a lot of Father's Day stuff out. Still got their summertime stuff right up front. Item of the week. Oh, they got these little soccer balls. Oh, there's like water balls for playing in the water. Looks like a soccer ball and a basketball. Bubbles, shovels, and buckets. Alright, let's go. Oh, look at all the nice pretty flowers. They always have. Oh, there's the pansy. Hello, Mom. Yep. Alright, let's go see. On this side, we got the summer snacks going on. Look at that. They got some Zaps. Hotter and hot jalapeno. Wow. And there's the Voodoo Heat ones. Oh, yeah. These are all $1.25 and sodas and different stuff. And then down here, we got the plastic containers. Look at these little buckets. Is that not adorable? Look at that. We got one in like a coral color and the mint green. And then here's a little gray one. Huh. Just a little garbage. Oh, we got back in place, no problem, and there's no damage. It's plastic. We got, oh, look at these little Sure Fresh bowls. Oh, that's a nice deal. You get 3 of them for $1.25, and that's the coral, the gray, or the mint green, and they have them in the round, and they have them in the square. Look at that. And these are $1.25. It's labeled on the front. You know what? I think for $1.25, I'm gonna grab a set and give them a try, because we go through our stuff. Oh, and look, they got the little baskets to match. These are like a oval, and these are a rectangle, and these are some bigger ones, and they all match. The colors all match. That's really cool. And then we got some of these baskets. Oh, and look here. And then here's some other little pails. Oh, wow. They all kind of match up. Oh, and look at these. What is that? Sure Fresh reusable rectangle. Alright, we'll give it a try for $1.25. You get 3. You can't beat that too much. And on this side, looks like they're getting school supplies out already. Summer just started. We can't be doing summer yet, right? That's crazy. Yep, bulletin boards. Alright. Look at all the stuff they got. We'll worry about school supplies a little later on. It ain't even July yet. And then here's more summer and the coastal living stuff. We've been through all of that, but they've replenished it. Then here's some of our summer dishes and bowls and stuff. We've seen all these before, but it looks like they've replenished them. Let's see what we got going over here. Okay, 4th of July. We've been through 4th of July already. Yep, that's all up and down there. Okay, and then on this side we got more summer stuff. And look, they got the flower lays and the grass skirts. And look at all of these neat little signs. This was a flip-flop, says Hello Summer, Islandtime, Tiki Bar. And then we got the drinking cups, straws, and all the stuff for like a started to say Halloween party or a hula party, but yeah, hula party. There's the more of the lays. Ooh, look how pretty. And these are just like greenery ones. Wow. So yeah, you can get your party on either the Aloha style or the 4th of July style. So, you know, let's go see what else. Okay, we still got all the summer goodies for the kiddos to play with. Little water toys, kites, more water toys. Here's some buckets and stuff for playing in the sand. We've seen all this. We got the fishing game. There's you know, outside bug catchers type things, bubbles and all the cars and little gidgy gadgets and stuff. Oh, look at this. Trolls activity kits. There's Disney Princess, Monopoly. These are games. So they have quite a few of that, and they've even got card games. These are Ninja Turtles. And what is this one? Disney. Oh yeah, we've seen these. All the summer stuff, it pretty much is still here. Jenga is down there, or a version of Jenga. Oh, and this is what's left over from the diploma stuff. So, you know, my daughter did get a couple of certificates, and so I think I'm going to grab a couple of these. I just don't know if I want the gold one or the regular one or the silver one. That says University. Are they different sizes? No, just one's black and one's gold. Okay, I'm going to get a couple of those for my girl. And let's go down to $5 and see what we got going on down here. Anything new? The LED strips. Okay, now I'm not seeing anything necessarily new. Hang on. Not seeing a whole lot of new stuff down the $5 aisle and just the general merchandise, but in the cleaners and stuff, I don't think I've ever seen the Palmolive 2-pack here for $5, but that's here. We have the Rain-X in this giant gallon jug for $5. Let's see what else. It looks new to me. All, I don't think I've ever seen all here before for $5. And we have the double Ajax down here for $5. The Arm & Hammer OxyClean for $5. This big giant Ajax with the Oxy Overload for $5. That is huge. I got him at store. Wow, that's in Tide, and I don't think I've seen them here. And there's the Downy Calm. These are all $5 items. And Snuggle, have I just not seen these and they're here? I know I've seen these before, but the Snuggle I'm not used to not seeing. Let's see, 120 sheets for $5, so not bad. And then we're over in here into the books and stuff, and they've reorganized it. It looks like they've got a lot of coloring books, and look how thick they are. That is a pretty thick little book for $1.25 for the kiddos. And speaking of books, we got more over here, all the different little books. And wow, this is a hot mess, but looks like they have some new stuff in there for sure. It's just hard to get through all of it, but you know, if you take your time and look around, you might find something. Nancy Drew's Word Finds, The Last Tourist is a novel, so you can find some books to take with you on a trip or something. Yeah, and some things to keep the kids occupied. And speaking of occupying kids, they've replenished all their puzzles. These are really fun to do and keep the kids a bit occupied. They got some wood pieces here that they can build. This one is a birdhouse. They might have, there's a bigger birdhouse, a bird feeder. And then they've got these melty beads that you can make things with. We've looked at these before, and they have some little games in the bags. Miniature etch-a-sketches, the Nerf disc launchers, more puzzles. Oh, look at this, frozen softy dough, baby shark softy dough, cocoa melon. You know, more just little things to play with. And you don't really feel like you're going to be out a lot of money if it doesn't get used, or if it gets, you know, beaten up or thrown away. So they have a great many for you to choose from. Oh, look at this. This is Jurassic sticker and color activity. And it looks like they got a Peppa Pig one too. Look at there. And they got the little figurines. These are outdoor or sun catchers and things you can color and paint. Ninja Turtles grab bag, Encanto, things that you can just color and paint. Here's some cross stitches. Looks like a unicorn. There's a cupcake. And there's a couple of them in here, so that's kind of cool for the kiddos to do. And then we get into more of the trucks and cars and that kind of stuff, and action figures, but those are also fun for summer. Okay, I bumped into Miss Carol and I helped her find some scissors, and so I kind of got out of place. But here we are back in the teacher section. A lot of people don't know that this exists in Dollar Tree, but they do. They have a lot of things for you to use in your teaching here, and it's at a great deal. So take a look and see. But that's where your scissors are going to be. I helped her find these Westcott scissors right here. Those are really good for $1.25. And look at these. They got a cute pattern on them, but these are the Jot ones. And then there's some bigger ones, and then they have the smaller ones too, so you never know what you're going to find sometimes. Oh, and look at this. So it got matching things. It's like a magnetic box, a pencil sharpener, and then they actually even have the little flip folder, coupon holder is what it's called, but you could put almost anything in that. So they have honest to God pop post-it notes here. These are $1.25 for 2 colors, and you get what, 176 post-it notes for $1.25. That's not bad, right? And those are honest to God 3M brand, because there's the 3M mark right there. All right, and then look at this. They have some other really good deals. You get the magnets, some paper clips, some push-it pins, and some clips, right? For $1.25, you get 68 pieces in those muted mint or pink and purple colors. Or how about this one in a blue and orange and pink color? So there you go. And then here's just a whole 220 set of paper clips for $1.25. So, and then they have, this is a big pack of Jot sticky notes for $100 for $1.25 in blue, mint green, yellow. Some of them have stripes on them or lines, so you can use those. So yeah, take a look and see what they got in their office supply section. You might be really surprised and be really amazed at one of the good things that you can get and use for all kinds of stuff. And then they have their mailer sections, so you can find everything you need for envelopes and whatnot to get things mailed out. But I came back down this aisle because I wanted to kind of cover some of the crafting stuff. People say that it's not covered enough on most channels, and I try to cover it when I come, but there's just so much crafting supplies, it's really difficult to do. But here's all of the, at the end, let's start at the end. We have yarn, right, the different colors and different kind of fabric-y too. Like some are more soft than Chanel, like this pink and this yellow. But then this is a finer yarn with this green. And look at that pink, it has darker pink in it, or like little hearts, and that is really adorable. And then look at this one. Looks like it's got little pieces of candy in it. That's really cool. And then they have the adhesive vinyl in the different colors and different kind of sizes. Then we get into all of the stickers of different kinds, and like these work really well like this because these are 3D for like journaling and stuff. Look at this one. That's really pretty. And then they have the little stick-on jewels in different sizes and shapes and colors. Just depends on what you want to do. And up here they have some even bigger ones. And then you come over here, and what I like is they have these glass stickers. Look at that one. And there's one over here, it's really cute. It's a unicorn. I saw that. It just kind of stuck out to me. But then they have more patterns like that one there. And these go on glass. So you can make a vase or a jar or something like that if you want. And then down here we have more different stickers, alphabets, different sizes, different themes. Like I think I just saw cows. Oh, that's cowboy kind of stuff. Yeah, so you can get different stuff. Then we get into the metal stuff. They have metal tags. These are rectangular. These have like a oval on the end. They're rounded. And then they have different types of galvanized or metal plaques. This one's a heart. There's a cloud. There's butterfly, a different kind of butterfly. That's a car. Here's a truck. You know, so you just kind of have to poke around and see what you like. They have, look at this. This says Farm Fresh. It is a farmhouse sign. You could make coasters out of that, or you could hang that, whatever you want to do, or you could put it on a gift for somebody as a tag. We have galvanized numbers. You get 10 in that one. Here's letters. You get 13 in the pack for that. Those are pretty small. We have the laser cut icons, and they come in different. Like that's more of a, that's like a stingray, a polar bear, and a shark. But this one is a whale, a penguin, and a shark. And then this one is some kind of like compasses or clocks or something. And over here we have leaves or keys. And then we have chalkboard tags in the round. Okay, up here we have a metal plaque that's black. That is a star. Behind that they have a one that's a heart. And then they have a rectangle one. And then we have some more metal tags. Those are chalkboards, and they look like a tag, but they're black. Pretty big. And then we get into the wood pieces, and they have lots of different, like this is an arrow. Here is the wood plaque that has the heart cut out so you can put a picture in it. Here is the word peace, and let's see if they're all peace. No, there's one that says home in there, heart. So there's different ones, and then behind that there's different round plaques that say welcome or home. Here we have a 3-piece wood cutout that looks like a flower, a star, or a heart. We have some more chalkboard tag clothespins. You got a 4-piece here, or this one that looks like a sign that sticks out. We have stickers here that look metal, but they're like leaves. You get, what, 12 pieces in that with that silvery look. And then here's just some more wood pieces. This one is just a long rectangle for $1.25. Here's a car. Here's a doggy. Here's a ladybug. Here's some leaves. Here's some signs. Then we have the crate type wood sign that has, you know, a twine for hanging it and that sort of thing. We have some crosses, wood ornaments, and then, oh, look at this. This is a fish wood decor piece. Here is a heart one with beads. Look at that. And then here's a rectangle one with the beads. These are really pretty. They're kind of an unfinished type liquid, so you can finish them however you would like. They also have these charming little boxes. Look at this. It has the little opener on them, and they're unfinished, so you can finish them however you want. That's a gift box. Put whatever you want in there. And then they have all these little wood boxes that are unfinished, that are open in different sizes for things. They have these little plaques. And they have two different, this one's oval, and then they have one that's kind of a rectangular shape. That's really cool. And then they have these little LED hanging lanterns with the different patterns. And then check out this box. Ooh, isn't that pretty? It doesn't have a clasp, it just comes right open. But you can do all kinds of things with that. That one's got that pattern, and there's one that's more of a tree type pattern in it. And that's really cute. And then we go down here, and they have more different pieces of wood. Like that's a rhinoceros. There's an elephant. Here's a, what is that, triceratops? Or it's a different dinosaur. Pineapple. Can make lights out of those or whatever. Then back up here we have more wood pieces. That's just a chunk of wood. What do you do with that? I don't know. There is somebody on my channel who will tell me though, what would this be good for? Making a sign, putting things together. This is cute. Looks like a house, nice and thick, but it's got a chalkboard in the center, so you can make signs with that. Let's see what this is. This is a paint brush cleaning kit with the lid, green, red, blue, and yellow. And then they have the brushes. They have some of the paints as well. We have a knife set here, 3 pieces for $1.25. The artist palette, 6 pieces for $1.25. Some more galvanized metal hanging decor signs, or arrows, I mean. And then this one's like a bubble for a character that says something. We have more chipboard shapes is what they're called. These look like acorns, and they kind of got gold glitter on them. And let's see what else we got. Paints, of course. Lots of the acrylic paints. Here's some more wood pieces. These are long ones, long and narrow. What we got down here? That's twine. Yes, that is twine for $1.25. We've got some filler. This would be polyester fiber film, 4 ounces for $1.25. That's good. I don't think I always see that here. There's a flat canvas panel for $1.25 in a rectangular shape. That's kind of cool, and they got several of those. They have, oh, look at this. I don't think I've seen these iridescent beads. Wow, orange and pink, $45 for $1.25. This is 120 pieces that are pink. These are a little smaller than this one, but they're here. Oh, look, they got more of the findings, the earring findings, the lobster claws, $1.25 each. Got some soft beads today. Excuse me, I love these little flowers. They're good for journaling. They're good for decorating. They're good for all kinds of stuff. You could put those on all kinds of, things and have them work nicely. They got the pink orange and the blue green ones and stuff. Come down here, crafting tools. You get how many? 5 pieces for $1.25. We get some adhesive dots, more findings, felt letters, some metallic markers in blue, gray, and gold. So you just got to depend on what you're looking for, I suppose. Let's go around this way. Let's see, what do we got down here? Do-it-yourself needle felting kits. They have these square-shaped pegboard trays and things for making an organizational rack. And here's the adhesive rings, the pegboard hooks. I've not gotten into that. And there's the wire net fixing hooks that you need for that as well. I've not got into that, but I'm sure there are people who can tell us about that on my channel. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so now we go into the candles immediately after that. So they always have the little trinket baskets. Those are really cool in the neutral. And then they always surprise me with different kinds of candles and candle holders. They do have incense as well. They do have, you know, like the LED little tea light type things. These are, you don't burn them, they're battery. So those are nice to have for things. And then they come up with these really pretty things. Look at this. This is actually a candle that you burn, and it looks like a flower. And that one's an orange color. This one's more of a lighter yellow color, but they're here and they're so adorable. And then they have their scented candles, of course, incense. and stuff. I haven't seen anything super new. They have wax melts too. I've not tried the wax melts because I feel like they're going to make a mess, and I just don't want to have to bother cleaning that up. Okay, let's go. Oh, look, it's right out here in the open. We are on the car aisle, and I found Gunk Getter. Haven't seen it in a long time, but it was a big thing last year, and I did find my fill of it. It does work well, but you can't like reuse it as much as they want you to think, because it just gets kind of nasty, but it does work pretty well. And they have all the air fresheners and stuff, but I am going to grab one of these, because guess what? If you don't keep an extra one of these around, you'll be sorry. I just cleaned out my daughter's tub with that, and it was amazing, and it helped. You can reuse them. It's just that they get kind of gunky. So it's called the Drain Rooter, and it is worth its weight in gold. I don't always see caulk here, but siliconized acrylic. They don't really call it caulk, but that is new. I've not seen that here before, so I thought I'd highlight that. Okay. You would truly be amazed at some of the things that you can buy here at Dollar Tree that do work very well. You know, some of the gloves that you can just dispose of, but they have, you know, paintbrushes and things that you don't want to buy at Lowe's or whatever to do just a little quick job. I think the door stops are wonderful. I have several of those at my house. They even have fly swatters, and you can get, it's like 2 for $1.25. They have the aluminum handle though. So they're going to bend a little bit, but you know, they're good for what you need usually. I mean, how much do you want to spend on that kind of stuff? Think about that one. All right, hang on. Okay, they do sell, you know, organizational stuff and the hangers. They have the good old-fashioned clothespins. These are 60 for $1.25. They have clotheslines. They have lint rollers, and they have a couple of different over-the-door hooks and some hammocks for organizing. I do like these. They're the car hooks that go on your back seat of your car for hanging things, and these little 4-grip plastic rotating hooks are great for scarves and ties and things like that. They do have child's hangers. You get 7 for $1.25, and they do have adult size hangers. Again, you get 7 for $1.25. I think one of the things I'm going to grab while I'm here this time is some more of the Kit Kat treats. These are great for distracting your cat while you're clipping their nails. That's what I've been doing with mine. So it's good to stock up on those once in a while. And for $1.25, you can replace your litter scoop pretty easily, because these things get kind of nasty, and who wants to keep having to clean it? This is a really big one though. I don't know if I want one that big. It looks like that. I grabbed 2. They are kind of flimsy, so be aware of that. If that's going to hurt your hand, you might want to consider not getting that. They do carry litter boxes from time to time and some litter stuff. This crystal scoop is wonderful, but I wouldn't use it completely as a litter. What I do is put the litter in and then just sprinkle this very lightly on the top, and it helps to keep the smell down, and it's a wonderful tool. But I wouldn't like just put that in there, nothing else. They also have, you know, food scoops for your dogs, and dog toys and dog supplies and pads and all kinds of stuff. What is this? I haven't seen this. It says York Peppermint Patty. It's a dog toy. This is vinyl York Peppermint Patty, and this one is Reese's for $1.25. Dog squeaky toys. Funny. Okay, they always have home decor items and signs and things, and today I haven't seen this one. It's got like a gold honeycomb around the outside, and it's an 8x10 photo frame, and that's really pretty for $1.25. It's an 8x10. But they also have, you know, the standard photo frames. Some look like they have a backing around them, which is really cool, right? So, I mean, who's going to touch your frames? Take them off the wall. So take a good look at these, and you might find that one of these frames is better than no frame. That's what I say. So just checking out the decor items just a little bit more to see what else is here. They have vases as usual, bosses, however you want to say that, fillers for them. Oh, look at this. We got some too much Monday, not enough coffee. Less is more unless it's coffee. That's cute. So they do have signs and things occasionally, and they're really cool. Let's see, is this a Pride fan? Yes, it is. Look at that. That is awesome. Love the Pride stuff. Let's grab one of those. And let's move along. Okay, this is new to me. It's Seaside Breeze Air Freshener Room Spray. Can I smell it? Do we know anybody use this? Is this a thing on the internet yet? It smells good, and it does kind of smell like a sea breeze. Room freshener. All right, you know what? I'm going to grab one, and we're going to take a look at that. Make sure we put that one back. There's also this thing called Island Escape Air Freshener Gel. I can't smell through it, so let's see. Hang on. It doesn't smell too bad, but I'm a little worried about that one. What is this one? Orange Blossom Honey, limited edition. And they have one that is watermelon and one that is beach breeze and coconut, and this one is lemon. Oh, interesting. And then, yeah, do we have any more? Vanilla, papaya. So they got some pretty nice scents around. Okay, so Dollar Tree always has like mops and brooms and stuff, so you can pick and choose how you want to put them together. So the idea is you get this handle, right? It's just a straight stick with the groove on the top, and then it fits on any one of these. So you can have a broom or a squeegee or a mop, depending on what your need is. And this one is really good because this one stands up on the floor, so you don't have to bend over as much to move it. It also fits some of these other things, like this guy here. It's like a squeegee, and you get like this mop to go on the top of that. It fits those mop heads right there as well, the old standard wring you out mop type things, so that's kind of good. They also sell, you know, cleaning cloths. So when I actually need, how many cleaning cloths do you get? You get 2 in a pack. My daughter's always saying we don't have any cleaning cloths, and she tries to use our clothes, washcloths and towels for cleaning. No, don't do that. Anyway, and then do they have not dish rags, but do they have washcloths? Yes, they have washcloths and hand towels. I'm not a big fan of them, but if you find that they work for you, good. But I've had trouble with them after I wash them in the laundry. They don't, like, not very handy. Now, I did have something I bought that my daughter loved, and I want to see if I can replace it. It's a little glove that you use to wash yourself in the shower, kind of like this, but it didn't have the fingers. It was just like for your whole hand. So I'm going to take a minute and look for that. Okay, so I kind of found them. I know that's for your hair. Here are the mitts, but yeah, okay, I'm going to have to move things around. Hang on. Okay, so I found them. I found one that's white. This is coconut infused, and this one's lavender. So I'm going to get one of each of those. And there's one here. What is this one? Citrus based. The blue one is not a thing. That's a hair towel. So I was looking to see if they had one that was something else. But it looks like I got one of each of those for my daughter. And back on the cleaning stuff, they still have, you know, squeegees like this. And then they have the toilet brushes. They have brushes for your dishes, dusters like this, long ones. Then they have the chiffon dusters, cleaning towels like this for dusting. And then they have a ton of different gloves for you to use as well. So reusable wipes from Brillo. All right. So I'm checking out over here on the self-care aisle. Look at this one, Biomego Text Me Flexible Taffy. What do you do with this? Flexible taffy. What is it, like hair or something? It's got to be. But interesting, I have not seen that here before. Wow. All right, let's see what else we can find that's different or new or interesting. Got a lot of products, so you might want to take your time and look through them when you're here so you can find what's best for you. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that's really jumping out at me, so we're going to move on down here. Here's the hair products. They got rollers. This is the best comb ever. I have it, and I think it's the best thing, and I have very fine hair. It's the best comb ever. And then they have some nice brushes. Look, they have the round ones here now, but they have smaller ones. You have to just kind of pick and choose what works really well for you. Of course, they got all the hair ties and bows and all the clips and everything. Look at those. They have like little shakers in it. I love this Cucini. Look at that. That's really pretty. Soft. Nice. Okay. On this side, we got hair ties. I don't know what you want to call this. What are they calling it? Multi-purpose scarf. And it's kind of for your hair, but they have bags as well. Oh, look at this one. It's a little crossbody bag. It looks really cool. There's a blue one. There's a polka dot one. They occasionally sell shoestrings and inserts. They always have socks of different kinds. Let's check it out. There's the Oscar Mayer ones. Here's some Argyle looking ones. Men's, women's, and children's socks are available usually. And there's some really good ones I like to buy. I don't see anything jumping out at me today, but they do have these copper care socks. I don't know if they're wonderful or not. I haven't really tried them, but they're supposed to be really good for your feet. Now, I will say I have tried socks like these. These are some of the best socks ever. In fact, this is full cushion, and they don't make my feet sweat, but they keep my feet nice and warm. I love these. I'm going to grab another pair for myself. It's 2 in 1 for $1.25. Can't beat that deal. They are the best socks ever, I promise you. They're soft, they work. I mean, they're dull because they're black, but you know, they go with everything, so that's something too. And look, they got these cute little kid socks for little girls. Isn't that cute? So we are down the makeup aisle, and they always have a plethora of items. Let's see if we can find anything new. What is this? Large travel facial cloths from Sassy and Chic. You get 5 in there. Facial cloths. For what? Expands with water. Okay, so I guess it's just to wash your face with in general. Huh. I'm going to grab a pack of those. Let's see what else we got. Oat milk and honey cream cleanser with ceramides for melanin and rich skin. Oh, that's good. Here's mango and shea butter moisturizer to go with that. That is awesome. Haven't seen that before. Let's see, we have the Yardley body mist in English mint, English lavender, and summer breeze. Let's see, that didn't say mint. It's an English rose. So they have those here. Oh, look at this. It's a pineapple scented bath bomb. That's cool. Travel toothbrushes. Let's see what this is. That's the Zero Puff Under Eye Masks. Hydrogel. With hand wipes there in 3 different scents. Let's see, coconut, lavender, and citrus. They got some cuticle oil and nail strengthener from Be Pure for $1.25. That's cool. Multicolor nails. You get 60 pieces for $1.25. A couple of different patterns, I guess you'd call that, or color schemes. And then we have the Super Dry for $1.25. Let's see what else we can see, if there's anything new. Keep going down this way, because that's a different makeup brush I don't think I have seen. Yep, white and lavender makeup brush from Sassy and Chic. They have the eyelash curlers. Haven't seen those in a while. Here's our makeup brush holders with the suction cups on the back for putting around the sink. Oh yeah, and here's the little massagers that came out at facial massagers that came out for Mother's Day. Also, I don't think I've seen these little pineapple hand soaps. Look at that, pineapple scented hand soap in a little pineapple. And next to it they have the bath soap. Looks like a watermelon wedge, or this looks like an orange. Huh, that's cute. Got some more brushes and things like that. But other than that, there's not anything jumping at me as super new. That is a new brush right there. That's cute. That's a little Sassy and Chic makeup brush powder for your powder. But this other stuff we have actually seen before. But these little dual-ended applicators, these things are awesome. Oh, this is cute. What is this? Just for Girls lip gloss. It looks like a popsicle with a bite out of it. Different flavors. And then behind that is a lip balm. Ooh, see, everything just falls on me. Let me put it back. And then right next to it, they have these little scented hand lotions, vanilla cream, berry sorbet. That's cute, right? You can make up a little basket. And they have some more over here. Sweet treats and stuff, different flavors. Pixie Sticks flavored lip balm. This is meant to be. That's funny. Okay, something I'm going to make a staple of picking up are these earplugs. I bought some for my daughter, and they work out great in odd situations where the things are just too loud. I carry a pair in my purse for her just in case. So I'm going to grab another set because we're running low, because they're easy to lose, but for $1.25 you get like 4 pairs. So hey, how can you really beat that? So They have a lot of facial products, so you can just take a look and see what floats your boat. But there is a dermatologist who actually does Dollar Tree videos about what to buy and what not to buy. So I'll have to find her name and put it in my channel so that people can go and look at it, so you can use that, because I've used some of these things and I think they're fine, but you know, other people have said they've had bad experiences, so you just have to kind of decide for, oh, what is this? Well, that's new now, isn't it? Cutting edge ear and nose trimmer for $1.25. Is that a knockoff of the big thing that we see all the time? And they have a whole bunch of them. Oh, that is too cool. Hi, that's new to me for sure. We got some hemp seed lotion oil, shave creams. I don't know if I see pure silk here all the time, but there it is. Yeah. So I'm going to grab another one of my Yardleys because I really do love these and I want to keep them on hand. I know I can buy them a little cheaper at Dollar General, but I am not going by there today, so I want to keep some things on hand for myself when I can find it. This is another thing I pick up, this Daily Performance Extra Care Feminine Refreshing Spray. This is something my daughter absolutely thinks this is the best thing ever. Oh, look, and here's the privacy pouches, but they went from green to this color, and look at this one. How pretty is that? Okay, I'm grabbing that one, and it's a nice bigger one. Oh, I like that. Okay. Oh, and don't forget to check out the baby section, because you never know. And look at this, they have these cute little feeding sets now. Look at that. Comes with a spoon on top. That doesn't have to be for a baby. Like, you could use that for yourself, for your lunches, or for somebody else, or your child. Let's see what colors they got. They got this lavender looking one, this blue one, and a green one. Feeding ensemble, BPA free. So why does that have to be for babies? I mean, I'm gonna grab one. I don't know what for, but like down here, they have these cute ones. Now that has a pattern on the top, so you might not want that one, but you know, it's a little snack container, so it works out really nice. You could put that for your animals. It doesn't have to be for babies, right? The disposable diaper bags. Now, I had somebody tell me that they use these for their menstrual cycle to help things not stink. That's a great idea. I forgot her name. I'm so sorry, but thank you for the tip. I'm passing it along to just, you know, wrap things up and throw it in the trash. So I have some of those at home. And what is this? Oh, it's a bottle. So, and then they have like the face and wet wipes for your kids. You could use that on your animals, probably. I'd check it out and make sure. I do know that when I can find the wipes that are just like I don't see. Oh yeah, they might have some here. Here they are. Like these wipes like this. They're almost water. I use these on my CPAP, so to help keep it clean in between. Now that you still have to sanitize them, but it does help. So I always try to pick up these protein bars when I'm here because my family loves them. These are strawberry, but I think there is another one that we really like too. That is a peanut butter, but I don't see that one here, so I have to settle for what is here. Looks like they only have the strawberry one today, but if you see the peanut butter one, it's really good too. Oh, look, they have the bee dishes and the bee kitchen towels. Well, that's lemon towels. Those are really pretty. I do like that. You know what, I'm going to grab a couple of these because I do like them. But they have the bees and the lemons, the dishes and stuff. And look at the little decor item that goes with the bees. This is the middle, so we're going to take a look around here and see what we find. Those are balloons. Your own blow-up set. Oh, and they got books over here. Wow, they got a plethora of books. This is not even in the book section. The Power Couple. High Treason. Just have to look around sometimes because they got stuff everywhere. Oh, look, they got Funyuns. Now they're $2.50. They're not $1.25, but they do have Funyuns. They do have Cheetos, and they do have flavor. The flavor twist, the honey barbecue ones for $2.50. Okay, so I'm grabbing some Crayon Tropical. Gonna need that. Oh, look at this. It looks like a reusable lunch set. It looks like little monsters. You got a big bag and a little bag for $1.25. Yes, ma'am. And sometimes you'll find at Dollar Tree these little decorative jar lids. They're just hanging on the end cap, usually by the dishes, right? So this one looks like a star and it's a dark color, but look what you can do with that on a jar. You can make it like a flower vase out of a jar. Or, and look at that one. That one's just a circle. Or you can, you know, do other fun things with it. And there's one that's just a metal pattern, like crisscross, and then that one's like more like a star. So they got a couple of different kinds. Those are really cool. And of course their coffee cups I always enjoy. Coffee is all you need is love and coffee. And they have some congratulation ones, just one more cup. So some very positive vibes. They don't have as many as I normally see today, but that's okay. That just, oh, there's some more down there, so we'll go down and take a look. So these are bigger, they're like mugs, and look at these crazy patterns right here. Isn't that kind of cool? Yep. I think these were a big hit online there for a while. So they're still out there if you're looking for them. There's some right here. And then there's some other cups too. So not all of them have to have stands. You can get the ones that are clear or blank and put your own pattern on them. Oh, and look, you can find it pretty regularly here now. This is the air fryer parchment papers. These things are wonderful. They come in 2 different sizes and they'll keep your air fryer pretty clean. And drinking cups of all sorts and sizes, and with straws, without straws, and some neat little patterns, some with flip top lids, some without. I mean, for $1.25, you toss it at the end of summer and get a new one. They even have coffee cups. I have one of those. I do like it. And then here are more drinking cups down here, and look, they are BPA free, so not bad at all. Oh, and it's so hard for me to pass up the journals, no matter how many I have. And notebooks, they have so many. Look at this one. It's like a pride one, and it says you can do anything. Okay, I gotta have that. Sorry. Be kind to your mind. I love that one. And then the ones with the hearts on them. Look at that. You got a pink leopard pattern with sunglasses. That is too cool. And then you even have these little, oh, it's got a gold in the inside. That is too cool. And then like just the checkered composition books. I'm a klutz. What does this one say? God is love. Oh, how beautiful. Oh, and look at that one. It's strawberries on it. I gotta check that one out. Oh, and it's got a little tassel thing to hold it. Now, how do I walk past that? And look, they've got ones that are, oh, smiley faces. Check that out. And the peace symbol. I might have to get that one. God knows I can use that right now. Thanks for all the prayers and positive comments. I really appreciate that very much. People who are close know that my family is kind of going through something right now, and so we're praying for the best positive outcome, and hopefully it will be. So thank you all for the positivity. Thank you, Susan Givner. Oh, look at that one. It's a flower. And behind that, what is that? Oh, disco balls. How cool for $1.25. They still have the little collapsible storage bins. Those are cool. And they have matching other bins to go with them. And baskets galore, drawers, organizers, all kinds of stuff to help you out. So, oh, they have ice packs like this. These are small ones. Wow. Because usually I get some really big ones. I wonder how cold these things keep stuff. I don't know. Interesting. Well, of course, we got to check the magnets out. That one's broken, but it says prayers go up and blessings come down. Hope in the Lord with all your heart. Grace upon grace. Chosen, blessed, forgiven, redeemed. I love it. So cool. And I didn't get to make a video and show you Dad's Day stuff ahead of time, and they're kind of low on some of these things now, but they are pretty cool. Some of the things they had, these are gift bags. These are just tools. Here's Dad's socks, right? So if you're late, you can still run and grab stuff. Looks like some decor. Dad equals fixer of everything. And it looks like a little hammer. Here's one. When it comes to being a dad, you nailed it. It looks like a hammer. Kind of cool stuff. And then some just little knicky-knacks and things like that. Best dad ever. Cups with the initial on it. This is it's a bottle opener. It says, Dad, you know me best and love me anyway. Cute, cute, cute. And of course they have their whole plethora of fashion glasses for $1.50. These are readers, as we call them, or cheaters. Some people my age might call them, and they are really good and they work nicely. I love the folding ones. I have a pair myself that I keep, but they also have sunglasses as well. These are $1.50. Anyway, I think I'm about done for today. I got a basket full, so thank you so much for coming along with me, and I hope that you will come along on the next one. And until then, y'all take care. Ask me a question, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, happy Father's Day, and hopefully you'll have happy shopping. See y'all.